Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful, and I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for someone else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. And also, bear in mind that readings are for entertainment purposes. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. What are we getting into? Me. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all. Always. Always. Thank you. Welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. Also, have you checked to make sure that you're a subscriber, a homie, true and through? Ooh. All right. About to catch a ride on Glory's train, collective. The Jinn. A Jinn grants you audience with any one being. The Jinn summons that being to your location for 5 minutes, then returns it where it came from. 4/5 a reckless and 1/5 a jack, as it's talking about 5 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna pull you guys as many bits of info as I can here. Something's true. Something's true about someone being in a bad, bad mood. Like a barbed wire ass mood. Something about setting an unhealthy atmosphere. Someone's taken a fucking space shuttle out of an unhealthy atmosphere. Fuck it. They can't get their hands on a space shuttle, they'll just take a pod. Someone did do this. Someone got themselves out of, like, in terms of, you know, galaxies and things, guys. It's an energy. It's a mood of a galaxy being angry. I'm getting just red flag fucking planet. Okay? It's a planet. It's not a whole galaxy. One planet. And it is just like, whew, rough. Alright? Someone made their way out. Some sort of emotional response evoked from the development of a toxic and unhealthy atmosphere surrounding such planet. And this planet could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be a partnership in business, it could be, you know, all kinds of things. But it's like elements came together, created a planet, but the planet wasn't thriving. It wasn't thriving, and because the planet wasn't thriving, all the beings trying to survive on the planet could hardly survive. And so some were like, no, fuck this. And they took the first craft out of there. The first shuttle, the first fucking space pod, if they couldn't even get their hands on a shuttle. Someone followed their Neptunian energy. And they fell hard. Like a crash landing in a new place, new space, new world, new life, new existence. And it's like now they've fallen to Earth. But they traveled like the distance of light within the last year. Someone's been learning about gravity-fed water. I have. Someone's wondering how long something's going to take. Something that was founded in 2009. How long something going to take for what goes around to come back around? If someone's waiting for something from 2009 to come back around, I suggest you go listen to Mac Miller 2009. You might be surprised at something you hear. Alright. Yep. There's the craft out of there. The craft off of this dying planet. Boom. There's an energy here of taking care of the new place. It's not even really new, just the new place that you're at. A new place that you land. Taking care of it so it can take care of you. And making sure that it is taking care of you so that you can take care of it. Vice versa, back and forth. Someone's been sent on a mission to recreate or reorganize landfill processes and the things that like dumps and landfills and recycle centers produce, even the things that greenhouses are producing. Something about keeping things as natural as possible. I just started seeing those tractors with the little things that follow behind them with the lasers that zap all the bugs except bees, I think. How awful. And unnatural. I understand pests are pesty, but man. And pillow and bedpost. Oh my gosh. Stop it. It was like all last week, maybe the week before, we just kept getting stuff about just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Someone's leaving. I just get so much about the main quest being leaving behind dying, failing planets, worlds. The main quest being celebrating the crash landing, being willing to adapt to healthy environments. It's almost like some have been training themselves for so long. Don't conform, don't adapt, don't conform, don't adapt. And that's fucking beautiful, but if you carry any energy with you from this past world, you might just have to adapt a little and conform a little to the healthy place that you land. Hello, Jamie. Welcome home, homie. Thankful to see you, sweetheart. So it's an energy of being willing to allow yourself to think about conforming, adapting, and changing, but not everything about yourself and abandoning yourself. No, it is cleansing, purifying, fucking purging out anything that came with you from that old world, that old place, that old life. And I'm getting something about, it's almost like not everything has to be left behind. Not every single thought, not every single lesson, not every single memory has to be fucking cut off and, released and gone. I'm looking at this little picture over here. Released. Not every single thing has to be. But let the worst of the worst go. And hold on to the best of the best. And a little bit of the things in between, because it's not all just black and white, But, yeah. Not everything can be left behind. Not everything. Some things, but not all. Something about struggles over power and control when the power and control has belonged to the planets all along. E. You guys have E? That also makes me think about that crash landing to Earth. E. Ooh. There have been some really, really rough conversations had behind closed doors about someone. And they've been, they've been taking place over a long period of time, but whatever these hidden conversations are, they're about to come to light. They're real fast, real hard, like things are about to take a real fucking hard right turn. Bird of youth and beauty. And it says 44 down here. I'm going to look in the book. Alright, the book just said we didn't smoke with it. Alright. 44. We have someone's never known true love or true affection. And they're about to be flooded with it. Absolutely flooded with true love and true affection. And it's something about because they stayed in their own fucking lane. And they weren't swerving into everybody else's lane and running people off the road, metaphorically, metaphysically, fucking stayed in their own lane. I like it. I like that. I'm not sure if it's the bird of youth and beauty, sweet little feminine energy we have here that has done that, or if someone has unlocked that with this type of energy. But either way, I like it. Alright, see what else we've got. That was definitely more than 5 minutes, but hey, in Genie World, do we know what time really feels like there? In Jinn World? We have the Rogue. Okay, so these hidden conversations that have been taking place over a long period of time, behind closed doors, that are about to come out. You know, it was like really easy for someone to pull a bunch of shit, but it's going to be really fucking hard for them when what goes around does come around, and it's coming back around for something, for someone. Whoever this is, whatever those conversations are that they've been having, it's about to come out. And the conversation, it's going to bring balance, but I don't feel like it's going to balance out this person's whatever the fuck's going to happen to them is happening to them, has been happening to them, I don't know. Nope. Tables are turning. Tables are turning. Collective. I'm getting something about ego and alter ego. And I think it's really cute because, you know, we're sitting, hanging out at my altar, right? But I'm getting something about the distinction and the blending, I guess. That's what I'm seeing in the scales. The distinction and the blending between the ego and the alter ego. What is that for you? Is there a huge disconnect between who you are and who you say you are, or who you feel like you are and who you show the world, or like, I don't know. I'm also seeing, this is the coolest card right here. This, let's see the hooks that are holding the little scale things on. There is this YouTube channel, Mondragon, Mondragon, chiropractic, Mondragon chiropractic. I found it working through, and this is not, you know, medical advice or anything. This is just some channeled information for any that may want to look into, you know, the map a little further. Follow the trail. If not, don't. You know, use your discernment. But I've been having an awful lot of pain in my neck, my back, my shoulders. Like the tippy top of my back, it'll be in my ribs. I go to manipulation therapy. I do crystal healing, all kinds of things, and these things will help, but there is something deep. You know, I started physical therapy, and it's like, my goodness, there's some deep-seated pain inside of my physical body, inside of my physical form. Now, sometimes that pain will literally send me to the emergency room. All right, but I recognize that you know, something needs to be done, and I'm not a pain medication person. I don't, you know, no judgment or anything, but that's not my jam. But anyway, point being, this hook right here, I am seeing. So I had started watching for somatic yoga and somatic release and things like that, how to release tension from my own body at home before I got into a state of panic and anxiety about the pain that I was in, and, you know, how much worse could it possibly get before my brain just explodes or things like that. I found this was, you know, led to watch this channel, and she does this thing. It's called scraping. She has a scraper tool that looks exactly like this, and she scrapes and scrapes and scrapes and scrapes across these people's back, and they're just like, ooh, ah, yeah. But the whole time she's doing it, you can watch what she calls petechia. It's bruising. You can watch where the knots are in these people, in their shoulders, in their backs, in their necks, and everywhere, and watch her use this scrapey tool across those awful, awful knots. And it will leave a bit of bruising, but it will be like, that is where the worst of it was. You see where that bruising is? That's where the worst of it was. And that's what I'm getting something about the ego and the alter ego. Sometimes people are meant to trigger other people, not in a negative, toxic, unsafe manner, all right? But in a cathartic way, to be like, ooh, did I just bruise your ego a little bit? Not completely tear you down and, destroy you, but did I just bruise your ego a little? Did I trigger something? Why? Do you want to look at why you're bruising like that? Spiritually, metaphorically, Yeah, getting something about that. Not saying have, people that constantly just keep you in a state of fight, flight, fucking freeze, fawn. But it's like, sometimes the combination and people coming around and, they're light triggering your demons. We hear it so much in the tarot community here. Your light triggers their demons. But, I mean, sometimes it's vice versa. Are there lights out there that trigger your shadows? Are you willing to look at why? There's a question there of that. And for those that are willing to look at why, these cards are, adorable. They go, I would imagine, to some kind of game or something. It says gain 50,000 XP and a wondrous item. I'm going to take that as those that are willing to look at, well, yeah, my light might absolutely trigger the shadows and the darkness in others, but are there other people's lights that are triggering me? Why? And we look at it and we do the work, then we're given gifts that can only be earned through said work. I think someone really likes sunflowers. Somebody could really be a dog person as well. Someone has gained the loyalty. Ooh. Alright, I feel like this is an answer here for the potential of what this wondrous item earned for doing the work. The fucking dirty work, guys. It's, you gain the loyalty of a magical animal companion chosen from among the following: a boar, a crow, a hound, a monkey, or a serpent. You gain loyalty, companionship, friendship, love, and true affection. You guys have the key. Gain a rare magic weapon with which you are proficient. Maybe this last card right here will tell us what's the rare magic weapon with which you're proficient or gaining proficiency. You guys, I said Mondragon, alright? How to tame the beast within and without. Alright. Moving on. Somebody maybe working on a terrarium. It's almost like someone's working on creating. So back to that, leaving behind one dying world and, you know, crash landing on another. It's almost like as you've crash landed on Earth, because we had said crash landed to Earth, you've been preparing and creating and practicing and trial and error and, yeah, creating and co-creating a brand new place, a brand new planet, a brand new way of life, a brand new you, a brand new existence, a brand new yes, yes, yes. Something about I'm a genie in a bottle, come on in, let me out. Alright. Thank you, Jinn Energy. Do a little bit of alphabet soup, get you guys some letters. M-A, ma. Or A-M, morning. That one fell. Ah. Don't mind me trying to reach this. Okay. E, May. Somebody's name could be May. Middle name, M-A-E. I'm also getting something about am-E. Am-E. Because, the E. Somebody's name could be Amy, but M-E. E equals MC squared. Am seeing for, someone is seeing for something. Being seen for who they are. Someone is being seen for who they are. G. Mag. Game. Something about a game. G-A-M-E. Someone's being seen for the games that they play. That could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, could be a little bit of both. Anything else? Isn't mage a word? M-A-G-E? With that M, I'm getting the rune. Trust. Trust. Trust the age that you're in. Or the age of trust. Something about the age of trust. I like that. I'm going to write that down. The age of trust. I guess I'm not going to write it on there. Something's a trust game. The age of trust. And trust game. Ooh, I just got something about someone trusting their divination skills. Or trusting something that they were told. learning how to trust something that they, came across in a reading or something. Being seen for the fact that the things that they say can be trusted. Someone is being seen. Seen. Games, though. Someone else is playing games and they're going to be fucking seen for it. So it's almost like a double-edged sword. Someone's been really fucking around. Someone's been really doing their work. And, like, whoever's been fucking around, they've been out there getting treated, like they're doing the work. But whoever's really doing the work, they're out there getting treated like fucking Cinderella, no matter the gender. It's like tables are turning. Tables are turning. I keep getting that. Tables are turning. Something about trust it when the tables turn. Make sure that you can trust the energy when tables turn. Make sure you can trust your own. Something about collecting visual reminders of the trust that you have for yourself, the trust you have for spirit, and the trust you have for your purpose. Collecting visual reminders of trust. Not really sure beyond that what that may entail, but I like it. Something about saggy. Somebody tried to call someone saggy. They literally just said it to be hurtful and hateful. Don't let it work. That was a whole lot. Fryyydayyyyy. Yes, you have yes for something. Something about a few. A few will get the yes. To co-create something. A new them. Or create something of them. It's almost like, all right, just talking, spitballing, saying things. But it's almost like with the, we'll talk about the theories of God and the universe and creation and things like that. And so it's almost like someone doing such a good job, maybe not living a perfect life on Earth, but doing such a good job turning things around from a really bad fucking place and turning it into something really good and sacred and whole, nourishing, mind, and turning things around so fucking well. Like I said, never perfectly, but just so well that they're allowed to create a new world, a new existence, a new place of them, and of the changes that they've enacted in themselves and their lives and their journey. Someone's just wondering what? I just got Gus. Gus. That makes me think of the show Psych and Gus. Sidekick. Someone's wondering if they're just a sidekick. But then I also got someone else is wondering, isn't the little mouse on Cinderella's name? Because I was just talking about Cinderella. Wasn't the little mouse's name Gus? And if so, I got an energy of somebody's wondering if the cat's away so the mice can play. Not sure what that is. Mice want to play some games. Careful, Gus might not be what he appears. Someone's got a wish. W-I-S-H. Making wishes. Somebody has, they're able to make their wishes. There's so much in this reading about the djinn, the bottle, the wishes. Somebody needs to give people they love some squishes. Give yourself a big old squish. Something about a sum of money, reaching the sum of something. Or we're being told to sum it all up. Something about fumes. I just got a vision of a man and a woman fumes. A man and a woman in a relationship, or like friends with benefits, or fuck buddies, or something like that. And the girl gets pregnant, and the guy, she tells the guy, I'm so sorry, I'm not sure what this is. Trigger warning? Trigger warning? Tells the guy she's pregnant, and the guy freaks out and starts doing all kinds of weird things. Like, there's like some old wives' tale thing where they say, what the fuck is it? Bleach. If you pee on bleach, it'll tell you if you're pregnant. If you're pregnant, it will bubble up. Or something like that. But if you pee on bleach, you're creating a fucking gas. I can't think of exactly. It might be mustard gas. I don't think it is. I think it's a different type. But it's a fucking gas that can kill you. So it's like, dude, really don't want baby to be born. Don't ever pee on bleach. I have no idea what the fuck. Something about the fumes. Pay attention to the fumes that are being created around you, that you're breathing in. Pay attention to the fumes that you're giving off. Something about somebody's fuming fucking mad because their plans aren't working. They're not able to create squalor like they want to. They're not able to squeeze someone or something out like they want to. It's like they want to snuff somebody's fucking light out. They're not able to. Spirit says, don't you fucking dare try and reappear in Collective's energy. This just got really odd, really strange. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure, but I just really hope that whatever needs to come out is coming out. Something about popcorn lung, and be really, really careful about using those vapes. Not gonna run my mouth and be like, because I smoke all kinds of shit, but just be really careful. That was a warning for someone. Someone's been really fidgety lately, like highly, highly fidgety. Fidgety because they've given something up. Fidgety because they've given up drinking. Swigging down shit that they shouldn't be. Whoever that is, I send, good vibes. Someone's fussy. Someone's fussy that they couldn't fuse their energy to somebody else's. They couldn't fuse their energy to their muse. F-U-S-E to M-U-S-E. They couldn't fuse their energy to their muse. Getting something about I am we. Oh, what is that Beatles song? It goes, I am he as you are, she as you are, we, and we are all together. See how they run like pigs from a gun, see how they fly. We had seen the thing about boar before. Something about feverfew. Someone needs to look into feverfew for something. I'm not even sure what that is. I'm just picking up its energy. Feverfew. Or someone went through having a fever for a few. Maybe that love fever. Got a fever for you. Somebody likes yams a lot. Somebody's giving up wham bam thank you ma'am type energy. Somebody's not accepting. Ooh. Someone has a whole lot of IOUs. People have taken and taken and taken and put a little IOU in their hand. And I'm not just talking money. Talking time, love, energy, effort, things that can't be bought. They've gotten a lot of IOUs back for their time, effort, energy, love, affection, truth. But they've come to a time where they're like, I'm going to take all these IOUs and I don't want any of it back. Spirit, take it. Take it. Take the pain, the irritation, the frustration, the impatience. Please take that from me. If anyone tries to return any of this IOU, well, it's been too long now. I'm only human. I'm moving on. Keep it. Keep your IOUs. You don't know me, and I don't know you. Man, I love your guys' energy today. I love you very much. Until we speak again, my dears, I do hope and pray that this reaches who it needs to, how it needs to. Until we speak again.